Have you ever looked at your bank account at age 40 or beyond and thought, how am I still struggling after all these years of working? Well, you're not alone. I was 43 when I discovered I had been making the exact same money mistakes for decades, mistakes that kept me living paycheck to paycheck despite earning six figures. Today I'm going to reveal the 3 devastating money habits that might be keeping you poor after 40, and the simple shifts that transformed my financial future. Hey there! Welcome back to the channel where we break down the real money secrets nobody tells you about. If you're new here, we talk straight about personal finance without the jargon or complicated strategies. Today's topic hits close to home for many of us in or approaching our 40s. Here's the truth. By 40, you should be hitting your financial stride. These are typically your peak earning years, but for many people, financial security still feels out of reach. Why is that? It's not because you aren't working hard enough. It's not because you don't deserve wealth. It's because of 3 specific money habits that have likely become so ingrained in your daily life that you don't even recognize them anymore. I spent years studying why some people thrive financially in their 40s and beyond, while others, despite good incomes, continue to struggle. What I discovered changed everything for me, and today, I'm sharing these insights with you. Let's dive into the 3 worst money habits keeping you poor after 40, and exactly how to break them. The first devastating habit is what financial experts call lifestyle inflation, but I call it the earn more, spend more trap. Here's how it works. You get a raise, a promotion, or a better paying job. Congratulations. But instead of using that extra money to build wealth, you immediately upgrade your lifestyle. The bigger house, the luxury car, the designer clothes, the expensive vacations. Let me tell you about Michael, a client of mine. Michael was making $45,000 at age 30. By 42, he was earning $120,000, nearly triple his earlier salary. But guess what? He was still living paycheck to paycheck, just with nicer stuff around him. When we sat down to analyze his spending, we realized that for every $1,000 increase in his income over the years, his monthly expenses had increased by about $950. He was saving the same tiny percentage he always had, which meant he was saving more dollars, but not building wealth at the rate his income growth should have allowed. This is the silent wealth killer after 40. You work hard, climb the ladder, but never actually get ahead financially, because your expenses rise in lockstep with your income. So what's the solution? It's the 50/30/20 income allocation strategy with a twist. When you get a raise, keep your essential expenses, housing, food, transportation, at their current level. Allow yourself to use only 30% of your raise for lifestyle upgrades. Save and invest the remaining 70%. For example, if you get a $10,000 annual raise, which is about $500 extra per month after taxes, allow yourself only $150 of lifestyle increase. The other $350 goes directly to wealth building. If Michael had followed this rule with each of his raises, he would have had over $300,000 in investments by 42, instead of less than $50,000. Ask yourself, when was the last time I got a raise and where did that money go? If you can't point to bigger investment accounts, you've fallen victim to lifestyle inflation. Habit number 2, the midlife money leak. The second habit is what I call the midlife money leak, and it's particularly dangerous because it happens to almost everyone in their 40s without them realizing it. So what is this midlife money leak? It's the gradual accumulation of recurring expenses, subscriptions, services, and memberships that drain your wealth-building capacity over time. Think about it. How many subscriptions do you have right now? Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Spotify, gym memberships, meal delivery services, meditation apps, cloud storage. The list goes on and on. Let me share something shocking. When I was analyzing my own finances at age 45, I discovered I was spending over $850 per month on recurring subscriptions and services, many of which I barely used. That's over $10,000 per year just flowing out of my accounts automatically. But here's where this gets really interesting, and this is the twist that changed everything for me. It's not just about the direct cost of these subscriptions, it's about the opportunity cost. If I had invested that $850 per month from age 40 to 65 with an average 8% return, do you know how much money I would have had? Over $800,000. That's right, my unused subscriptions were costing me nearly $1 million in potential wealth. This hit me like a ton of bricks. I wasn't just wasting $10,000 a year, I was potentially losing my comfortable retirement.
Check one, check two, check.
So here's what I recommend. Perform what I call a subscription audit. List every recurring payment that comes out of your accounts. For each one, ask 3 questions. Do I actively use and enjoy this service? Could I live happily without it? Is there a cheaper alternative that would serve the same purpose? Be ruthless. Cancel anything that doesn't bring you genuine value. For the ones you keep, look for ways to reduce the cost. Annual payments instead of monthly family plans, or basic tiers instead of premium. One of my viewers, Sandra, did this exercise and found 17 subscriptions she had forgotten about. She eliminated 12 of them, saving $315 per month, money she now invests for her retirement. Habit number 3, delayed investment mindset. The third habit keeping you poor after 40 is what I call the delayed investment mindset. This is the belief that there will always be time later to get serious about investing. It's thinking, I'll focus on investing after I pay off my car, or after the kids are through college, or once I get that promotion. The problem? Time is the most powerful factor in building wealth, and after 40 you have less of it on your side. Let me illustrate this with a true story about 2 friends. We'll call them James and Robert. James started investing seriously at age 30, putting $500 per month into index funds. By 40, he had about $86,000 invested. He continued this habit until retirement at 65. Robert waited until 40 to get serious about investing. To catch up, he invested $1,000 per month, twice what James was investing, from age 40 until 65. Who ended up with more money at retirement? James had approximately $1.2 million, while Robert, despite investing twice as much monthly for 25 years, had only about $950,000. This is the brutal mathematics of delayed investing. And here's the real tragedy. Many people in their 40s continue to put off serious investing because they think they've already missed the boat, so why bother? This creates a destructive cycle where they continue to delay, making their situation even worse. The solution? First, accept that while the best time to start investing was 20 years ago, the second best time is today, right now. Second, increase your investment rate to compensate for lost time. If you're in your 40s, aim to invest at least 20% of your income, rather than the often recommended 15%. Finally, maximize tax-advantaged accounts like 401(k)s with employer matches, Roth IRAs and HSAs to give your investments an extra boost. Remember, investment compounding accelerates over time. The difference between a $100,000 investment growing at 8% for 25 years versus 15 years is over $500,000. That's the price of delay. So there you have them, the 3 worst money habits keeping you poor after 40 lifestyle inflation, allowing your expenses to rise with your income. The midlife money leak, accumulating subscriptions and services that drain your wealth. The delayed investment mindset, continuing to postpone serious investing. The good news? It's not too late to change these habits. I've seen people transform their financial trajectories in their 40s, 50s, and even 60s by addressing these 3 areas. Start by examining your spending after your last raise. Then conduct that subscription audit we talked about. Finally, commit to increasing your investment rate starting today. Not tomorrow, not next month, but right now. Financial freedom after 40 is absolutely possible. I've achieved it, and thousands of our viewers have too by breaking these harmful money habits. If you found this video helpful, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more practical financial advice that actually works. Hit the notification bell so you never miss our weekly uploads. And here's a special offer. I've created a free financial reset after 40 checklist that walks you through exactly how to break these 3 habits step by step. You'll find the link in the description below. Drop a comment letting me know which of these 3 habits you're going to tackle first, and I'll personally reply with some specific advice. Until next time, remember, it's never too late to build the wealth you deserve. See you in the next